Hi guys, welcome to another video from Little Too Simple. In the startup world, everyone hypes the idea, the flawless vision, the killer concept. But here's a truth bomb. Ideas are dime a dozen. What separates the dreamers from the winners is execution. And no one demonstrates that better than Licious, India's D2C meat and seafood powerhouse. Today, we'll explore how Licious didn't revolutionize meat because its idea was brilliant. It succeeded by obsessively mastering every step. Stick with me, because by the end, you'll never undervalue execution again. When Abhay Hanjura and Vivek Gupta launched Licious in 2015, their proposition, farm to fork fresh meat via D2C, was hardly revolutionary. Meat is a staple, not a niche. Yet, what Licious built beneath the surface was extraordinary. They rejected the common startup playbook of outsourcing core operations. Instead, they took control, buying from trusted farms, processing in their own ISO-certified facilities, implementing over 150 quality checks, and delivering via a cold chain maintained at 0 to 4 degrees Celsius. This vertical integration wasn't glamorous. It was hard, but it forged a foundation of trust. That trust paid dividends. By FY24, Licious built an app base of 1.2 million monthly active users, with 85% of its Rs685C revenue flowing through its own platform, not marketplaces. Furthermore, their Infinity loyalty program now boasts around 200,000 weekly active subscribers, contributing 58% of monthly revenues. This isn't luck, it's the outcome of meticulously designed execution systems, subscription mechanics, packaging precision, delivery timing, and omnichannel sync, all humming in unison. Numbers don't lie. In FY23, Licious recorded Rs746C in revenue and losses of Rs524C. In FY24, revenue dipped 8% to Rs685C, but losses plummeted 44% to Rs294C. That's a staggering improvement in cost discipline and capital efficiency. How did they do it? By cutting third-party channel dependency, retooling distribution, and doubling down on high-margin-owned channels. Meanwhile, they were piloting 30-minute quick commerce deliveries in Gurugram and shrank their workforce by 3%, eliminating slack and focusing on profitable growth. Now, with 26 offline retail, thanks to acquiring My Chicken and more in Bengaluru, their plan is to expand to 500 stores in the coming years, blending online precision with offline immediacy. Think that's bold? Wait till you hear how Licious cut waste from 40% in day 1 to under 3% today. Yes, 3%, through AI-powered demand forecasting and IoT-enabled cold chain. Stay tuned. Behind the scenes, a beast of engineering hums. Licious harvests data from every delivery, temperature breaches, packing times, geocoded route signals, all feeding a predictive engine. This tech ecosystem enables precise procurement, just-in-time processing, and time deliveries within tight freshness windows. Orders flow through machine learning-driven hubs, connecting demand to supply in near real time. Whether a Hyderabad freezer or a Gurgaon quick commerce hub, it's not magic, it's execution, executed at scale. Let's take a microscopic tour under the hood. Execution demands precision, and that's exactly what Licious built. Every packet of chicken breast, every kilogram of mackerel, travels through what Licious calls their fresh grid network, a chain so finely tuned it could rival top-tier logistics operations. It starts at procurement. When farms deliver stock, items are scanned, logged with timestamps, and tagged for temperature logging. These tags use IoT sensors that continuously feed data. If temperature deviates beyond 4 degrees Celsius, the packet flags an alert. The result? Licious reduced packaging waste from nearly 40% in early days to under 3% now. Massive gains in cost savings and sustainability. From here, the logistics engine kicks in. Using AI-driven demand forecasting, the system predicts precisely how much chicken, fish, or mutton is needed in each hub: Mumbai, Delhi NCR, Bengaluru, Hyderabad. These forecasts connect with your app data, purchase history, subscription trends, even month-to-month variations, peak in weekends or festivals. This enables a just-in-time supply model. No dead inventory, no soggy or spoiled stock, and the delivery lineup isn't trivial. Orders are fulfilled via scheduled cold van routes, but Licious also launched quick commerce hubs, dark stores located in densest demand pockets to ensure 30-minute delivery in categories such as chicken breast and fish fillets, especially in Gurugram and Bengaluru. These hubs are stocked in real time based on algorithms that rank item popularity and turnover velocity. Want to guess the average delivery time for a quick commerce Licious order? Stay tuned. Meter-perfect timing matters for execution. Acquiring a customer is expensive. Retaining one is gold. That's why Licious built Infinity, a loyalty and subscription model that now contributes about 58% of total revenue. Subscribers pay a monthly fee for perks, free delivery, early access deals, birthday gifts, cooking tips. In return, Licious gets predictable revenue and demand signals. This setup helps while forecasting procurement and supply. Inventory buys are aligned with active Infinity subscribers' purchase frequency. That reduces stock clearance markdowns and sharpens warehouse planning. Licious also tailors bundles for subscribers, meal kits, bulk portions, festive combos, bundled with higher margins. Data from recent fiscal reports shows that the loyalty engine allows Licious to maintain an average order value, AOV, around 600 rupees, higher than comparable channels at launch, which hovered around 500 rupees. The subscription model accounts for 200,000 weekly active Infinity users, painting a picture of deep customer entrenchment. By the end of this video, we'll tell you which execution lever, cold chain, tech, or loyalty gives Licious its unfair advantage. Pure play D2C is sexy, but execution-minded founders don't stop there, they go omnichannel. In 2023, Licious acquired My Chicken and More, MCM, which already had an established offline presence in Bengaluru. They closed the MCM brand's identity gap by rebranding as Licious Fresh Outlet and started opening more stores in Hyderabad, Mumbai, Pune. Now, 26 stores deep, Licious is working to reach 500 outlets across India over the next 5 years, an omnichannel network to complement their online infrastructure. Each store acts like a micro warehouse, harvesting local demand data, sending real-time signals for procurement restocking, and enhancing consumer trust via offline sampling. Customers can taste fresh sausages before they buy. It's not online versus offline, it's and it amplifies. Plus, in-store customers mirror online behavior. Around 70% convert to Infinity subscription in-store, with 50% plus AOV, and 30-minute quick commerce services funnel through store networks, boosting underutilized assets and increasing delivery velocity. Imagine having a store and app working together, in real time. Execution, not invention, wins. We've spoken numbers before, but here's the full impact story. In FY21, Licious did Rupee 400C in revenue with losses of Rupee 300C. By FY23 they crossed Rupee 746C, with Rupee 524C loss. FY24, revenue slightly dips to Rupee 685C, but losses shrank to Rupee 294C, a 44% reduction. That's capital discipline, growth without excessive burn. Investor sentiment reacts positively. Licious plans to reach EBITDA breakeven by FY25 and IPO by 2026 with a target valuation of $1.50 to $2 billion. And that quick commerce experiment, within 6 months of launch in Gurugram, it accounted for 5% of regional volume, with average delivery time clocking in at 28 minutes. Meanwhile, cold chain spoilage and returns are now under 3%, down from 12% in FY19. Those are operational execution wins. Excel in these metrics, and you unlock real profit potential. To see execution's impact, let's compare Licious with others in the same vertical. Take FreshToHome, backed by Amazon and Nexus. They also promised fresh, direct meat delivery. Early on, they attempted a similar vertical integration but faltered. Outsourced processing led to inconsistency. Reports from consumer forums flagged off packaging, delayed delivery, and a higher 15 to 18% spoilage rate, costing trust and profitability. Metrics tell the story. FreshToHome reached 1,000 crore rupees ARR by FY23, but turnover and funding haven't halted losses. Investors began signaling caution as repeat buyers dipped. On Reddit, one user shared, "Good morning, but every third order had something wrong." Contrast that with Licious, sub 3% spoilage, tightly cycled orders, loyalty data backing that 85% reorder rate. Difference? Relentless operational oversight. Execution saved Licious from the turbulence others rode into the red. Similarly, Zepto's Relish. Zepto, India's grocery quick commerce darling, launched a meat vertical called Relish. In just 6 months, they achieved Rupee 150C ARR. Public roadmaps aim at Rs 1,000C+. Sounds phenomenal, but execution checklist had red flags. Reportedly, they relied on partner suppliers and third-party delivery, leading to stockouts, broken cold chain, and inability to build proprietary loyalty. Posts on social media mention cancelled Relish meat orders on back-to-back days, pushing users back to meat counters. Still, Zepto's advantage is speed. Within 9 months, they scaled to Rupee 500C run rate in grocery and meat across 4 metros. But will execution catch up? Their growth is lightning fast, but without the supply chain discipline, scaling may burn cash without trust. Execution may still be their limiting factor. This competitive landscape reveals a stark truth. The idea of D2C fresh meat is easy, building a rugged operational backbone, far from it. Licious' blueprint wasn't cutting-edge innovation, it was industrial-grade execution, end-to-end. Now that you've seen execution in action, let's break down Licious' formula into frameworks any founder can apply, no matter your industry. Here are the 4 pillars. 1. Build, measure, learn, supercharged. Licious didn't stop at supply chain, they treated every part of the business as an experiment. Quick commerce pilot and Gurugram? Check. Subscription pricing tweaks? Check. A/B testing on packaging materials? Check. The goal, rapid iterations based on real-world metrics. If something didn't perform, variant B became the new baseline. Tools, ML forecasting, heat map overlays of demand, real-time spoilage alerts. The rest of the organization lives and breathes iteration discipline. 2. Supply chain dominance. Rarely do food startups own every leg, from farm to processing to last mile. Licious did. That control made the cold chain possible, spoilage tiny, rollback minimal. Every pack's journey is tracked, accountability lives at micro moments. This vertical grip is heavy lifting, but highly defensible. Want to compete? Think top to bottom. 3. Data-driven culture. Anyone can hire data analysts, but Licious baked data into the fabric. Hub managers get daily dashboards on spoilage, AOV, subscription uptake. Delivery execs face route optimization incentives. Product managers monitor churn, subscription age, and cross-sell stats. Trust? No. Data. Every decision sourced from live KPIs. 4. Lean operational discipline. When revenue slipped in FY24, Licious didn't panic, they pruned. 3% workforce trimmed, underperforming quick commerce zones closed, reliance on third-party channels reduced. It's a form of lean startup thinking that sees cost reduction not as a failure, but as a strategic reset. Capital efficiency is the unsung hero of scaling. Execution isn't sexy. It's grit at 3 a.m. when everyone else is asleep. It's the unnoticed 150 quality checks. The delivery drivers resolving address issues on the fly. The data engineer fixing predictive misfires at midnight. That's what separates Licious from dreamers. When you scroll through social media, you may see flashy videos of big ideas being disrupted. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Disruption is execution in disguise. Behind every aha moment is hundreds of failed forecasts, hours spent on cold chain optimization, and the constant lean of cost-trimmed decisions. Licious' success isn't just for food startups. The same rigorous discipline powers SaaS companies inching toward profitability, health tech platforms reducing cost per patient, and clean energy firms maintaining supply chain discipline. It's a universal playbook. Obsess over quality, track the data, prune ruthlessly, and build a reliable system. That's why we've seen stronger founder market fit in companies that embrace execution over flash. That's why high-growth SaaS firms with execution DNA have 3x higher retention than those chasing the next shiny feature. If you're building something, anything, here are your must-dos. Map your value chain, instrument every node, aim for less than 5% failure, iterate weekly, and push for unit economics that work at scale. Forget the pitch-perfect tagline. Focus on the pitch-perfect execution plan. As we close, remember, the idea, it's a spark. Execution, the wildfire. Licious' success wasn't an idea premium. It was built on the back of execution excellence. If you believe you've got an idea, challenge yourself. Can you execute it to the same level? Start small. Ship often. Learn daily. Execution doesn't just build businesses, it builds character. You may not control every outcome, but you control what you do next. And that's the real unfair advantage. Let's go build yours. Enjoyed this breakdown? Smash that like button, comment your top execution pillar, and subscribe for founder-centric deep dives. Share this with a friend struggling with execution. Let's grow together.